welcome. This short is going to be short, very short, and it's going to be all about the feet. So we're just going to begin standing, so I can talk a little bit about the bottom of the feet and where you want to place your weight. This is a great video for runners. I would also add it to, and non-runners, I would also add it to the Padangusthasana Plus video, and also the Tadasana video. Okay, so we're just going to stand like we're standing on the number 11. Feet are hip width apart, parallel. And I like to lift my toes up because I like to be with the bottoms of the feet really where you root down, where you ground, where the stability is. So let's put some weight on the knuckle of the big toe, the knuckle of the pinky toe, and the center of the heel. So I think of it as like a little triangle. And then I'm lifting up through my inner ankle, while at the same time pressing down on the knuckle of the big toe and the knuckle of the pinky toe. So it's sort of like an energetic lift, and you can feel it all the way up into the inner thighs. And you can just sort of explore rock back and forth from the balls of the feet to the heels, just noticing where the weight is. And then as you lift your toes, spread them out, and you can set them down and rock. Okay, now for some of the stretches. So first, I'm going to turn so you can see me. First, we'll start with the stretch. So come onto your toes. And this might be it might be too much weight, might be too painful. So you can just go to your limit and stay for a few breaths. A lot of exhaling, right? Especially if this is a very tight spot for you. And just exhale, smooth exhale. And then we'll go to the tops of the feet. So again, if this is very painful, maybe if your ankles are tight, you won't be able to go down as far. If this is easy, this one for some reason is very easy for me, you can go one at a time. You can lift your legs up. Take them one at a time. You can take them with your hands if you want. And this is really nice because you can really get the tops of the toes. Now you're stretching past the ankle, you're getting the tops of the toes, so that's really nice. And if that is, there's just different ways to do it. If you need more, you just go like this. And I think you can do it with no hands. Let's see if I can do it with no hands. Look, Mom, no hands. I don't know. People get up further. You can. That requires a lot of belly strength too. So just have fun with it. You can play with it. I like to do this a couple of times, go back and forth. And same goes for this one. You can really explore. Try to spread the toes and really explore. This one's the painful one for me. Really explore the bottoms of the feet. And then come back. And do whatever you want to do here. Going one at a time is, it's very exploratory. You can really just notice all the little toes and how they go all the way up your ankles. All right. And back. Okay, and you can really do that as many times as you want. But that is great for the bottoms of the feet. Plantar fasciitis. You will never get it. Okay, and now we're just going to hold our feet. Okay, so you're going to bring your shin parallel to the top of the mat. And then you're going to walk over. Everybody's going to have a different limit. Okay, if you can, get your ankle up on your knee. Do not crank your ankle. If you're down here, don't do that. Get up here. It's okay if your knee lifts up. Again, this is why I would say do the Supta Padangusthasana video, Supta Padangusthasana Plus, before you do this, because this could be a lot for your hips. draw your toes back towards your shin. And then hold hands with your foot. So put one finger in between each toe. And if you want a little more of a hip stretch, come forward. Come forward with an open belly. And here you can also stretch the foot a little bit too. And breathe, exhale. Okay, and let's switch sides. So take your other foot down here. Again, the shin is parallel. Just eliminate this leg, get this leg in position. Walk over, see what your hips can do. Everybody's different, every hip is different usually. Mine are very, very, very imbalanced, unfortunately. Okay, so I'm just gonna get comfortable here. And then hold hands with your toes. The feet are different too. This side's a little bit tighter for me. The whole left side is tighter. And then again, I'm going to come forward. Exhale. Deep breath all the way down to the belly. Exhale, long, slow, smooth exhale. Shake it out a little. You can do circles. Circles with your ankles, with your toes, with your feet. And then we will end with a little legs up the wall. So you come right next to the wall, put your shoulder up to the wall. You can do this in your bed too. Sometimes I do this before I go to sleep. Feels good. And then you just circle around. And this is great. If your lower back hurts, just come away from the wall a little bit. You can also put a block under your bottom, which might help. Don't put it on your lower back though. That might help. That's a little bit more like a supported shoulder stand. Like a shoulder stand variation, I should say. Just do something that's comfortable. This doesn't have to be too, it doesn't have to be too involved. You don't have, you really don't have to have form. We're not too worried about form here. You just want your legs up. This is a great thing to do after running, after a run. It's a great thing to do at night. And I would recommend staying for at least 3 minutes. If your feet fall asleep, you can just bring them down. I like to bring them down, put the bottoms of my feet together. If you want, you can always bring them back up. Or if you just want to come off the wall from there. You'll notice that if you do it at least once, maybe twice, maybe 3 times, your feet really won't fall asleep anymore. It's kind of amazing. It's just the first couple times that your feet will fall asleep pretty quickly, or at least mine did. But now I don't feel, I love it. Now I just love it. All right, and you can stay, again, I would recommend staying for at least 3 minutes. I'm going to come down, and I like to come down, bring my feet together. I do some pelvic tilts here, just because it feels good. Press my knees out a little bit. You can do whatever you want. And then you try to be as graceful as possible. You'll appreciate how graceful I was after you do it. All right, well, thank you very much.